What is going on? I'm zmot. You are likely going to be greeted by this screen the first time you log into Boom Beach today. I'm going to be voting for that Rainmaker. It's a tight vote though. Rocket Chop is a lot of fun. I am on the Team Oz account. That is for a very specific reason. If you jump into your shop, you'll see that suddenly we have those Squad Buster skins back again. That puzzled me a little bit, but there have been a lot of people who couldn't claim those skins. They weren't available. This is probably for them. Rather than just target specific people, they threw it back in there just to make sure everyone gets it. So do claim those skins. They may never be available again. Throw in code ZMOT in the shop. And when I say may, I don't know if they're going to sell skins at some point or give them away at some point. Maybe for diamonds. I really don't know. Now, this account is showing season 61 has ended. That just shows that I have not logged into this account in a long time. We will just be jumping on over. Moving over to that Anon Moose account. Now, season 62 has ended. Picking up the resources. We did 0 attacks. We ended up with 0 losses, which is a huge advantage. Yes, we do get those rewards even if you don't play. So I always make a point to go into warships on all my accounts, claim those rewards. Now, my main account was at 328 last time I checked. Just abandoned it, parked it, and let's see where we ended up. Scrolled down, 335. So decent. Finally got that 100% troop damage, which was the time when I started to have a little bit of fun finally. This was the final base that I ended up at, and wanted to throw a shout out way up there. There are certain players that I face a lot, and this season I didn't face them because they were way up the top. And I don't know anything about this player. You just get a sense of kinship by playing them a bunch. Don't know if that makes any sense, but it's Shagalau. They ranked up in a big way this season, finishing 15th, so shout out to them. I did use their base, and it worked out all right for me. Not sure if they've changed it since I copied it, but wanted to give them a shout out. We do have that remote hack ability. Now, let's get in. We are going to finish this operation because the op is basically dead. We are going to do it in a fun way-ish. I'm just going to send all of our troops over to this left-hand side. If you have never finished an operation by doing a little bit of math, please do let me know. I know that doesn't sound super fun to a lot of people, but this base has 115,000 health left, as you can see by that. You can calculate exactly how many buildings are required. I haven't done it because there are lots of attacks left and it doesn't really matter for this instance, but there are many times when you want to do the math. So if you have never heard of that, please do let me know. I assume all of you have at this point in the game, but a lot of you also haven't heard of the delay, or there's lots and lots of things to learn in this game. And one of the things in this game that is changing, in case you didn't see over in that neighborhood up in the cards, that the spawn rate is changing, and I think the leaderboard players are going to be changing a big way as well. I think they're going to be forced to change how they play the game, at least in the short term. So if you're one of those players, do keep an eye on things as that update drops. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly how things go. We have blown up the core. Huzzah! Wish we could throw a 3x mode out right now to speed things up a bit for you. But do get those operation attacks in right about now. With that remote hack, there are so many fun solos that can happen. Whether you've never soloed Rogue or you've never soloed Fang, lots and lots of options out there. And speaking of that leaderboard, if you are someone who looks kind of like D-Man, something like this where you've only got 2 ice, I think D-Man is going to have to change his statues or fall in a big way, because a player like D-Man depends on some good spawn days on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays tend to suck, but D-Man is going to get rated like 20 times and only going to get 12 spawns is my assumption. That is all based on the limited available info to us. I think D-Man is actually going to end up going downwards in victory points, whereas someone who's up the top like that, who has like 11 or 9 boosted ice, is going to be okay. So it's going to be interesting to see how some players change their statues up. Currently on the leaderboard, players like D-Man can go get, like if we look at their D-Man with all of those legendary trophies, he might have to choose now. So very going to be pretty interesting to see how that rolls out. I think it's going to be some grumpy leaderboard players, and maybe Supercell will tweak it, and I hope that matchmaking is fixed and changed in the next little bit, and this seems to be the first indication of it, because players that get to 480 victory points right around major rank 2, bad things start to happen. Okay, we've covered the sneak peeks are out, the 3 shock launchers. If you're curious how to get 3 shock launchers in Season 62, I've posted a video. I knew basically the entire season. I could have put 3 shock launchers out on this account. I actually unlocked shock launchers last. I was very tempted to put 3 shock launchers out just for the lulz of it, like to hide a shock launcher and just not put out the 3rd one, and then before the end of the season put out 3, but I didn't want to deal with any of the baloney that came with it. So I had the tech tree for 3 shock launchers, I just didn't do it. Now, one thing that I'm super thankful for is the fact that this Boom Pass season does not end when Warships ends. I tend to ignore the missions a little bit, and as a result, I haven't gotten all the way to those orange trees. And by the way, when you do a preview of the industrial, it doesn't change the trees. It's actually much better than this, so I am going to be pushing for that in a big, big way. Headquarters first, win with brick, I can get both of those at the same time. Mercenary bases, we can get that as well. Let's just drop some Zookas in and try to get that one. We'll also use some critters, that'll be good, and we'll also throw in some med kits. So also quick note, if you don't like one of these, you can re-roll it. So if you're going through those missions trying to get yourself all of the things, do make gosh darn sure that you re-roll things like, for example, do 20 dives, because you're probably getting a little bit late to do the dives. I have not attacked this NPC in so gosh darn long. We're just gonna throw some critters in that smoke, and then should be able to destroy the headquarters first. If my critters destroy a building, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Let's just throw all of the med kits out. Pop our Zookas. We have made sure that our Zookas have full health. We've used some med kits. We destroyed the headquarters first. We won with brick. We did many, many, many missions. You just couldn't use that remote hack because that would have ruined our ability to get the headquarters first. Now, where did we end up here? Loot resources, good. Win with brick, good. Use critters, destroy buildings, destroy headquarters first. Lots and lots of missions can all be stacked at the same time, which I am fairly thankful of. I talked about how I was going to do the destroy mercenary base and then didn't get that one, of course, but I'm just going to do one more hit with these guys. I was amazed, like absolutely amazed at how positive your feedback was about this update. I expected to have some leaderboard players grumbling. I got basically none of that. Maybe you guys are waiting to find out. Also, was fully expecting people to be like, what? This is just a quality of life update. This is garbage. So kudos to you guys. And just a quick note that I believe that Supercell is now on holidays for the entire month of July. And before you get all grumpy about them being off for the month, I want to work for a company that gives you the entire month of July off. That is awesome. That is also one of the great, great things, in my opinion, about Supercell being from Finland. Come on, every company should treat their employees that way. That is straight up awesome sauce. Love, love, love that. We're going to throw some critters there, a shock there, a shock there, a shock there. And then, of course, all of the med kit. Need all of our troops. I don't think we're going to get there. Notice that our troops all do. Nope. Even if they all got to full health, I think it's when the headquarters explode. So that one heather off to that left-hand side is going to destroy our ability to win with full health, but that's just fine and dandy. We threw... Oh, and there's the overlap of those stupid things and the chests. So do get those missions done. Lots and lots of fun to be had there. And I'm assuming you guys all know this though, but you do get double intel while you have the boom pass active. So pretty awesome stuff there. I am tempted to spend my diamonds and get to the end there. This is the end, by the way. If you're wondering how to get to the end here, you have to diamond finish like on day 1 to here, and then you get all your missions that gets you past there. This is the end of the boom pass though. I think we've covered all of the things though. No, we did not go do Hammerman's fleet. I did stages 1 through 5 in like 5 seconds, and that's as soon as I fail, I just stop. No interest in that at all. Looking forward to those supply chests running over with the new update. Lots and lots of good stuff in that update. Overall, hopefully your Season 62 went great. So Season 63 sneak peeks are going to be out soon. Same schedule as usual, I do think, but do keep an eye on the channel. Keep code zmot in that shop as you go claim those Brawl Stars Squad Busters skins yet again. And also don't forget to change your bases back, because otherwise you're just going to get beaten by critters and you probably don't want that. Anyways, I am zmot. You are awesome. Keep booming those beaches. Lots and lots of goodness to be had at the second. Mega Crab coming soon. Let's just watch an operation attack, shall we? Where? Oh, is it over? Where is the task? There we go. Cambrio 15. What do you got for us? Coming in, clearing that front bit. Just doing a setup attack. Don't mind a setup attack at all. They are getting rid of some lasers. Probably could have been done in... I'm not sure how many attacks started this out, but it said 2/1, which means that a beast could have got it in 1. Cambrio is doing a setup attack to make it take 2. I love setup attacks. I'm assuming he's farming Gunboat energy just to get one more remote hack to get rid of that laser. Do use the remote hack. It is one of, if not the strongest things in operation attack. Sadly, I can't speed this up, so we are going to leave as Cambrio farms Gunboat energy. Not taking all these cells though, so well done there. And there, oh, I'm kind of surprised. That is interesting that he did not go for this left-hand side laser beam. But that also does make sense, because they're going to shock bullet in there. That laser beam is going to be locked on bullet. That one, I probably would have gotten rid of that top one, maybe, but I don't know. Anyways, it's going down. We are yelling timber. There are 7 attacks left. Torrent's going to be 1. Green Court's going to be 1. That's it, though. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace.